States hold the sole power in our government. Our country is founded on a Republican form of government where all people are granted equality in the government. We achieve this representation through elections and lobbying. However, these processes have been co-opted by an extremely wealthy minority. These wealthy individuals use their unlimited corporate funds to elect the officials of their choice and to persuade officials already in office.
Over the weekend, the New York Times reported that nearly half the early money in the 2016 presidential election has come from just 158 incredibly wealthy families.
Super PACs are a disaster. They're a scam. They cause dishonesty. And you better get rid of them because they are causing a lot of bad decisions to be made by some very good people.
Do you know why we can't do what every other country, major country on earth is doing? It's because we have a campaign finance system that is corrupt. We have super PACs. We have the pharmaceutical industry pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into campaign contributions.
PACs, or super PACs, are organizations that raise money privately to influence elections and legislation. These PACs are formed by like-minded and very wealthy contributors who pay for political advertisements and other campaign expenditures. PACs have created a two-step election. The first step is the money election. In the money election, the PAC funders elect with money. The second step is the general election. In the general election, the people elect by voting. This two-step process encourages candidates to appeal to the wants of the funders as a prerequisite to the wants of the people. Relevant funders and PACs represent less than 1% of the entire U.S. population, but have the political power to decide who wins a general election. Another way individuals influence government is through lobbying. Lobbying is when individuals representing themselves or businesses meet with an elected official and try to persuade them. Under U.S. law, lobbyists are to do this without giving any gifts of any type. But this is not what is currently happening. In 2006, the Jack Abramoff case defined what crooked lobbying looked like in the United States.
Abramoff would provide freebies and gifts, looking for favors for his clients in return. He'd lavish certain congressmen and senators with access to private jets and junkets to the world's great golf destinations like St. Andrews in Scotland, free meals at his own upscale Washington restaurant, and access to the best tickets to all the area's sporting events, including 2 skyboxes at Washington Redskins games.
Abramoff used illegal gifts to pass legislation that favored his clients. The bills he passed disregarded public interest and made millions of dollars for himself and his clients. Abramoff was charged with bribing elected officials and was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison.
Was buying favors from lawmakers easy?
I think people are under the impression that the corruption only involves somebody handing over a check and getting a favor, and that's not the case. The corruption, the bribery, call it, because ultimately that's what it is. That's what the whole system is.
The whole system's bribery?
In my view, I'm talking about giving a gift to somebody who makes a decision on behalf of the public. At the end of the day, that's really what bribery is. But it is done every day, and it is still being done.
Our country needs to reform its legislation regulating lobbying and campaign donations.
Should we allow corruption to continue?
Do we sit complacent in the face of injustice?
Or do we act?
Do we try to change?
We must act.
We must act.
We must act. The American Anti-Corruption Act promises to rid our government of unfair representation. The act would stop political bribery by overhauling lobbying and ethics laws, ending secret money by dramatically increasing transparency, and giving every voter a voice by creating citizen-funded elections with tax write-offs. It's simple. Find your congressman or senator at www.govtrack.us. Then go to your congressman's website and look for contact information. Message, email, or call their office and tell them that you want change. Tell them that you support the American Anti-Corruption Act. It is up to us to solve this issue. We, the people, must get our voices back. We must make our government a republic again. For more information about this project and corporate influence, visit our website and Twitter page linked in the description.